To do what we call therapeutic kind of, taking like an inner bath, inner shower.
Carlos Santana is an American guitarist who rose to fame in the late 1960s and early 1970s with his band Santana, which pioneered a fusion of rock and roll and Latin American jazz. Its sound featured his melodic blues-based lines set against Latin American and African rhythms played on percussion instruments not generally heard in rock, such as timbalés and congas. He experienced a resurgence of popularity and critical acclaim in the late 1990s. In 2015, Rolling Stone magazine listed him at number 20 on their list of the 100 greatest guitarists. He's won 10 Grammy Awards and 3 Latin Grammy Awards, and was inducted along with his namesake band into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1998.
Mom taught me, immediately hold on to God and trusted God, who makes everything all right already.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Carlos Augusto Santana Alves, but is also known as Carlos Santana and Davidep. He was born July 20th, 1947 in Atlan, Jalisco, Mexico, making him age 75 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.77 meters or 5 feet 9 inches tall. He loves Indian food. Carlos Santana has always been an avid reader. John McLaughlin is his favorite musician. His favorite colors are blue and red. He suffered an undisclosed medical emergency on stage at a concert at Pine Knob Music Theater in Michigan on July 5, 2022, but was able to gain consciousness while being helped off the stage. A statement from his publicist later announced that he'd collapsed from heat and dehydration, but was being observed at the local hospital and will recover soon. His show, scheduled for the day after, was postponed. On July 8, 2022, Santana's management company announced that he would postpone his next 6 concerts out of an abundance of caution for the artist's health. Santana's distinctive guitar tone is produced by PRS Santana signature guitars plugged into multiple amplifiers. Santana uses 2 different guitar picks, the large triangular Dunlop he's used for so many years, and the V-pick freakishly large round. He became the first Hispanic to win a Grammy for Record of the Year in 2000 when he shared the honor with Matchbox 20 lead singer Rob Thomas for the song Smooth. Santana was influenced by popular artists of the 1950s such as B.B. King, T-Bone Walker, Javier Batiz, and John Lee Hooker. From 1973 to 2007, he was married to Deborah King, daughter of blues musician Saunders King. They have 3 children, Salvador, Stella, and Angelica. In 2007, King filed for divorce after 34 years of marriage, citing irreconcilable differences. On January 9, 2010, Santana proposed to his touring drummer, Cindy Blackman, on stage during a concert at Tinley Park, Illinois. The two were married in December 2010.
Across America, to allow Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 10 to have like what we used to have lovings.
He's one of 7 children of Jose Santana and Josefina Barragan. Antonio, Irma, Laura, Leticia, Maria, and Jorge are his siblings. The young Santana took an interest in music from a very early age, taking up the violin when he was just 5 years old, then the guitar, which would go on to become his signature instrument at age 8. He studied under his father, who worked as a musician in a mariachi band, but eventually began to study popular American artists like Richie Valens. This at a time when rock music had not really hit the mainstream in Mexico. Eventually, Santana and his family moved to San Francisco, California, and his career in music began in earnest. It was in 1966 that Santana started his first band, known as the Santana Blues Band. In 1970, Santana released what would be the band's breakthrough album, Abraxas, and altogether the band has released a staggering 25 studio albums from 1969 to 2019, over and above Santana's work as a solo artist. Those solo albums include 7 studio albums, but Santana has opted to release the bulk of his recordings with his eponymous band. In 2009, he appeared on that season's finale of American Idol alongside other legendary groups like Kiss and Queen. In 2012, Santana released an album, Shapeshifter, consisting of mostly instrumental tracks. In 2017, Santana collaborated with the Isley Brothers to release the album, The Power of Peace. In October 2019, Santana was featured on the American rapper Tyga's song, Mamacita, alongside American rapper YG. In March 2020, Santana's Miraculous World Tour was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In August 2021, Santana signed a new global record deal with BMG to release his new full-length studio album, Blessings and Miracles.
Sort of like, creatures of being paranoid, but I believe in transmogrify your fear with the joy that you are inside.
Over the course of his long career, Santana's had a lasting impact on myriad sectors of popular music, with a handful of massive commercial smashes that have contributed to his impressive net worth. In 1999, the guitarist earned $18.95 million from the album called Supernatural, which he released with his band, Santana. Santana is also a published author and entrepreneur, and is widely revered as one of the great electric guitar virtuosos ever to play the instrument. Santana has focused largely on music throughout his career, but he's been involved in at least one business pursuit, a chain of Mexican restaurants opened with chef Roberto Santabanez, with a handful of locations throughout the Southwest and Southeast of the U.S. It's called Maria Maria, after one of his most famous songs. In 2020, Santana launched his own brand of cannabis named Marayo, which honors the spiritual and ancient Latin heritage of the plant. He has a net worth of $120 million. Carlos Santana has demonstrated a preference for recently constructed homes over the last several years. In 2013, he reportedly spent $6 million on an elaborate home in a modern style in Las Vegas, mere blocks away from another four-bedroom house he'd purchased in 2010 for $3.5 million, later listing it for sale around the time that he purchased the latter home. The house boasted cutting-edge technology for climate control, security, and comfort, as well as a home movie theater and a game room among numerous other amenities. He has a house in Tiburon, California. Built in 1978, the home embodies a contemporary architectural design and features a dramatic entrance, an acoustical dome that leads into the main living spaces. Once inside, the house's modern style flows across an open floor plan marked by clean lines and quality craftsmanship from the kitchen and dining areas to the living room. Hardwood flooring and walls of windows frame the picturesque views from nearly every room. The home, which sits on nearly an acre, has 3,785 square feet of living space and includes 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and 1 half bathroom. He's also been linked to a 2-building compound located in San Rafael, California. Over in Hawaii, Carlos owns several impressive properties. In May 2019, Carlos paid $2.7 million for a lush home on the island of Kauai. A year later, he paid $8 million for another home on Kauai. The property features 1,500 square feet of outdoor space with an in-ground pool and a trail to the beach. In June 2021, Carlos paid $20.5 million for his third home on Kauai. In March 2022, Carlos sold his second Kauai home for $11.9 million. He likely owns the following cars: a Fisker Karma, a Dodge Challenger, and an Audi.